Hi there, guys! What is going on? Azure for Sure here. Welcome to a very impressive Sonic Amateur Games Expo showcase. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at Sonic Freedom. Now, this fan game was recently an entry into the Sage Expo at this year's 2020 event, and so I figured, why don't we take a closer look at it in more depth and detail and see just what it has to offer. Now, right off the bat, this is perhaps one of the most, and I say the most, quite literally, beautiful fan games ever to be created. This is a one-to-one rip it would seem of the Sonic CD animated intro, you know, from the Sega CD game and whatnot. This is absolutely gorgeous. These visuals are completely hand-drawn, at least as far as I can tell, really aim to capture the aesthetic of the Sonic CD intro, down to the minor details of the trees and Sonic's little running animation here. Everything about this is simply beautiful. Even just jumping and curling up into a ball and then going off a small ledge or a hill and jumping through the air and then landing back on your feet. I can't imagine how much time it took to design this. I really, really hope that this project gets perhaps a second demo or even its own game one day. Please, Sega, if you're listening, make this a real thing. Everyone would buy this. This would be a massive success. And I know that this would really help to recapture some fans' hearts and minds and have some, newfound faith and respect for the Blue Blur. Just the fact alone that this was all completely hand-drawn by fans is truly a testament to how much love there is in this franchise from corner to corner. This new move that Sonic has in his arsenal, and to say that this would be a massive lifesaver is a severe understatement. Say we're running along here on this vine and we happen to fall off, click a button and then in midair we can choose where we want Sonic to be propelled to, and then we can get back to right where we were. No problem, no issue. This definitely, for this type of level design, it could be the difference between starting all the way back at the beginning of the stage here, just continuing along at a pretty good steady pace with our momentum and whatnot. So yeah, right there, we're gonna have to double back real quick and try that again. The jumps can be a bit tricky if you're not used to playing as classic Sonic, but I have a moderate amount of experience, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And yes, we also get a second jump out of the deal, so seems like it has a lot of potential to it. And so, unfortunately, this demo is a tad short, but aside from that though, that minor inconvenience, this is a true treat for the eyes and ears and everything in between. This is truly a work of art. Like I said though, guys, everything from the visuals right down to the music and the animations that were made for Sonic and even the Badniks, it just all seamlessly flows together to create this truly beautiful representation of what Sonic can look like. And it's also a really nice touch that Sonic can use not just the spin dash but also the peel out move from Sonic CD as well. I mean, the people that designed this didn't have to put that in, but they chose to because they wanted to, and they felt like it would be a great way to speed around this level at a moderate pace, if I do say so myself. It is really rewarding though, new little ability here to get some extra airtime. It definitely does help with scurrying around and trying to figure out where to go. It's not really hard though. It's just a matter of, okay, if I've been here, then where else have I not been yet? One thing I do wish that there was more of was just honestly more level. I really wish that there was more to play from this, and also possibly a boss battle or two. Nothing super technical or fancy, mind you. I mean, at least it doesn't have to be, but just a little bit more to play through would be the icing on the cake here. But just exploring and testing out Sonic's momentum and seeing how fast we can go and what parts of the stage we can skip and just blaze through is honestly quite rewarding in and of itself. I also do like, though, how there are items to be found, so we're not just going back and forth here trying to figure out where to go, but there's also some incentive. Oh, and then right there, oh, that's so cool, how if you get to a certain speed, he'll go into his figure 8 pose. That's such a nice touch. Okay, so yeah, why don't we head back right here and try this once again. And away we go. So as I found out, we actually cannot hold this pose in midair for very long. Like, Sonic cannot just stay suspended in midair for an indefinite amount of time. Oh no. So after a few seconds, as it turns out, he will actually fall. So we have to make sure that we know where we're going and that we hit our target, because if we don't, then we're going to be doing some serious backtracking. Thankfully, so far though, we haven't done a whole lot in terms of that. Like I said previously though, at least there are some incentives to exploring this level in its entirety, rather than just saying, alright, we're going to get from point A to point B in one shot. Yeah, no, that's not exactly the most enjoyable type of level. For me, it's much more of an enjoyable experience. It's always good to have some other objectives to be doing, especially in a Sonic game. Make sense of this level and give it some greater scale. That method of level design is also very rewarding in and of itself, and that you could go either at a faster rate or at a slower rate. It's really all up to the player for us to decide what exactly we want to do and how we're going to go about it. You know, that jump right there isn't as easy as it looks. Oh no. There is quite a bit of a curve to it, but nevertheless though, we are able to quickly get around it. Speaking of options though, I'm quite glad that I gave this fan game a chance and decided to play it and discover its sheer beauty for myself. I wasn't honestly too sure what to expect, and I wouldn't really know in general what kind of emotions I'd get out of this. And also, most importantly, what sort of emotional reaction I would get out of playing this fan game. Whether it would actually appeal to me or not in any formidable sense. And on that note, I can't help but recommend this fan game enough to anyone who's not only a fan of Sonic, of course, but also of traditional hand-drawn animation that's been made with a ton of love, which is truly amazing. And so that concludes this showcase of Sonic Freedom. If you all would love to try this out for yourself, please be sure to check down below in the description box. Until next time, whether that be a Sonic fan game, a mod showcase, or really anything else in between, be sure to stay tuned. Well, until my next video, when we all meet again, this is Azure, and I am signing out.